For so many years, the Focal Clear is one of the best headphones you can buy that is worth more than its price. So when the company released the Focal Clear MG, it's been selling like hotcakes in some countries. So what's the hype all about? Hello everybody and welcome to another review of the Audiophile Room. If you are interested on what the whole package looks like, I'm gonna leave the link of the unboxing video on the description. So, the Focal Clear MG. This is an update to the popular Clear headphone. The OG Clear, like what they are calling it right now, is one of the best, if not the best, in the price to performance ratio department of headphones according to reviewers. Now, with the Clear MG, they intend to improve it further. First, the new one looks different outside. This honeycomb pattern, this is new. The color is new. They call it chestnut brown. Just the look overall is different. It's not just a facelift. It's a makeover. Also, the drivers are different. The OG sports an aluminum magnesium driver, while the MG, after years of their research, they are able to implement a full magnesium driver on this one. So I've got to mention the cable. This is different from the OG. Do note that the OG's cable already received a lot of criticisms. So we expect Focal to finally nail it with the MG, right? Well, no. Big no. There are two cables inside, identical, except for its termination. So this one is the balance. It's nice they have included two cables inside, so you've got a choice. But look at the actual cable. Oh man, it's like a cable of your old TV or your old refrigerator. It's bad. It's plain ugly. Come on, not just Focal. Most of the audio companies, please do make appealing cables. Okay, so this Focal MG, if I'm gonna judge its build and looks, I will give it a score of 9.5 out of 10. The missing 0.5 is for the ugly cable. Okay, for the fit and comfort, I do not have any problems with it. The clamp force is just right. The weight, it's not so heavy, and I don't find any problems wearing it for like 2 to 3 hours, I guess. For the technical specs, it has an impedance of 55 ohms, sensitivity of 104 dB, frequency response is 5 Hz to 28 Hz, kilohertz. I don't have any problems driving it from my DAP to my solid states to my tube amps. I guess you can drive it also with phones. No problem with that. With my DAP, it's already loud at 65 to 70 low gain. With my topping A90, medium gain 9 o'clock is more than enough. With my tubes, I find a bad synergy when I plug it on the warm output of my Kayin HA1A Mark II, this one. So it has two outputs. So on the other output, this one, it has a neutral output. I love it. I started using it more than with my A90. The sound is fuller and the bass is much thicker. So, okay, let's move over to the sound. The signature is, I find it balanced with a warm tonality. It's very lively and engaging. It's not hard to like this headphone. The separation is top notch. Actually, I find it odd because the soundstage isn't so wide, but the imaging, Focal nails it. The instruments are carefully separated, and one does not sound loud compared to others. The Clear MG does not struggle in busy passages, and with fast-paced tracks, the Focal Clear MG shines the most. Let's move over to the bass. The bass is tight and well-defined. There is more mid-bass than sub-bass. And it's a good thing. Listening to ballads and rock ballads, it gives life to these genres. This is nowhere bass head levels of low end, but surely it will give you more satisfaction than its competition, like like let's say an HD800S or an LCDX or maybe a Hi-Fi-Man Aria. The dynamics are there with this headphone and it hits you. The bass is also detailed and it's not so deep, but just right. Let's go to the mids. The mids are smooth sounding. I think it's going to appeal those listeners who love mids. It's well balanced. Vocals and instruments have what do you call that? Correct pitch. With some tracks, I find it lush in texture. Mids are not forward. It's just in line with the lows and the highs. Now let's go to the treble. The upper treble is relaxed, which removes much of the prominent spice of the OG. It is much smoother but not rolled off. There is the detail, extension but less sizzle. In terms of airiness, it does not have the sparkle or the top end air of the likes of the HE1000, which I have, and also the HD800S. That is the trade-off. Although I find the treble of the Clear MG like a natural, sometimes I'm yearning for some treble sparkle or end note details. So, what is the conclusion? Will I recommend it? The price is steep, but if you are looking for a balanced headphones that can do all genres, maybe all, I think the Clear MG is the closest you can get. From the design, it's very beautiful, to the build, to the comfort, its idea of neutrality, but will still give you a feeling of warmth. It's very spot on. My opinion is the Clear MG still lack the technical abilities of an headphone to be truly called an endgame. So, but if you don't plan to spend on those exaggerated Summit 5 prices, if you want to stay put with your headphone journey for a while, then get the Clear MG. So that's all, Focal Clear MG review. So I hope I can help you with your purchases. Thank you. For so many years, the Focal Clear is one of the best headphones you can buy that is worth more than its price. So when the company released the Focal Clear MG, it's been selling like hotcakes in some countries. So what's the hype all about? Hello everybody and welcome to another review of the Audiophile Room.